Sure I can.
No, you can't.
Why can't I?
Put your camera down and keep it moving.
Why can't I?
You can't record the prison, sir.
Why can't I?
It's a security risk.
Okay. Well, you see, this is a public area.
You can't record the prison.
Okay. Pretty sure I can under the First Amendment.
You can't record them.
Yes, I can.
They get recorded to state that they're not really.
Doesn't matter. They're in public right now. So are you. What's your name and badge number?
They're not in public.
What's your name? Yes, they are. You see how this is all public? And you have to...
You can't record the prison. It's a security issue.
Yes, I can. You see? It doesn't matter. You see? Yes, it does.
Because how do I know you're not out here?
Here. You see how I'm talking right now.
This is public.
Exactly.
Public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in a public area doing a constitutionally protected activity.
You are not allowed to record.
Sure I can. I can record whatever I can see from a publicly accessible area. This is a public area. You just said it.
I don't understand why you're recording them.
It doesn't matter what I'm recording or not. It's a constitutionally protected activity.
Alright guys, this confrontation kicks off when a man records outside a prison from a public sidewalk. Officers immediately rush in claiming he cannot film because it's a security risk. But the cameraman pushes back hard, reminding them he's standing in a public place. He repeatedly demands their name and badge number while explaining that recording anything visible from a public area is protected under the First Amendment.
What's your name and badge number again for the second time?
Well,
Badge number?
we don't have badge numbers.
Yours, sir?
It's on there.
I can't read.
Well,
the
zoom in
camera
on your
can.
phone,
So you're refusing to identify yourself
I'm not.
verbally?
And what is
It's
your
here.
name?
You're refusing to identify yourself
The
verbally?
name is here.
Oh, okay. So it's here. Your name is here.
What is your
Name is
name?
I didn't give my name.
You have any weapons on you?
Of course I do. Of course I do.
Okay.
It's a constitution. I'm allowed to. Open carry.
Your license?
No, you cannot.
Okay, so you have a weapon on you.
In a public area.
You're recording. I don't know if you're
Both constitutionally. Yes, you do.
How am I supposed to know?
What
that?
crime
So
did
now
I...
you have a
So
weapon.
what is your reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime has been committed, being committed, or
So
going to be
that's a big
committed?
issue.
No, it's not.
You either need to leave.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Why do I need to
Then
leave?
Let me see your ID.
No, you can't see
You
my
have a
ID.
weapon on you. I need to see your
No,
ID.
you don't. What is the
Yeah.
legislation or law that says you need to see my identification? What
are
crime?
not
What?
concealed. If I can see that,
I know. Look at them blocking this, right?
if I can see that, that's not a concealed carry, and I guarantee you're not
What?
open carry.
Okay. Why don't you check the Delaware State Code on that? Go ahead.
Let me see your ID.
No, go check the Delaware State Code on open carry first.
Let me see your
No,
ID.
you're not seeing my ID.
Yes.
No, you're not.
Then why are you here?
Because, well, for one, I don't answer
That's
questions.
odd that you're recording them.
No, it's
That
not.
you're some kind of like
So you're just assuming that I was recording who by chance?
you're recording the offenders.
Oh, I am, huh?
Yeah.
So you're now in my mind.
And the scenery behind
How do you know? You don't know.
You was facing this way.
So?
Pulled up.
So? Actually, I was facing
You
you.
were facing the prison.
Actually, I was facing you. I have you on camera blocking this publicly accessible sidewalk right now.
Which we can.
Really?
Yeah. If we're out here doing on state business, we can.
Okay. Sure you can. Sure.
We can
Sure.
when it comes to offenders, then it becomes our jurisdiction. To protect them is part of our job.
So-
and we don't know what your intentions are with them when you have a weapon on you and you're recording them.
Doesn't matter. This is a public sidewalk.
So
This
what
is
are
a
you
constitutionally
trying to do with
protected activity under the First
How am I
Amendment and the
supposed
Second
to know
Amendment.
that You're not going to do
You're not
anything?
supposed to know anything. What's your
I'm
RAS?
supposed to
What's
know
your
that
RAS
they're
right
my
now?
responsibility to
What?
protect
So?
them.
Then go protect them right now.
I am.
You clearly
You're
are off.
standing out here with a weapon, staring at the inmates.
Of course.
Obviously, that's an issue. I don't know where that's not connecting.
So you're just putting presumptions in your mind there and just assuming that I'm doing
not.
things.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
And you're hostile.
Alright guys, things start heating up fast when the officer refuses to properly identify himself while demanding information from the cameraman. The man calls them out, accusing the officers of ignoring basic constitutional rights. When the officer notices the man is armed, the tension skyrockets. The cameraman calmly explains that open carry is legal under state law, yet the officers continue pressing for ID without explaining any actual crime.
No, I'm not, for one. You do not know the Constitution, nor do you not understand the Delaware State Code. What's the Delaware State Code then on open carry?
It's none of your business.
Oh, it is my business. No, you don't need my ID.
Yes, I
No, because I know the Delaware titles better than you do.
Here looking at the offenders with a weapon on you.
Hello, sir. What's your name and badge number?
My badge number, name is Sergeant Powell.
Thank you, Sergeant Powell.
And you're being hostile. My job is to protect the inmates.
No, ma'am, I'm not being hostile. I'm trying to educate you because you're trying to give me an unlawful directive.
Open, looking at them.
Of course. So, as I said, why don't you go look up the Delaware State Code on open carry?
I don't need to.
Yes, you do, because you're clearly ignorant to what the Delaware Code is.
You are threatening.
Sir, excuse me, Sergeant Powell, do you know what the Delaware State Code is on open carry by chance?
At this time, I'm not going to answer.
Okay, well, the Delaware State Code allows me to open carry both my sidearm and a long rifle if I so choose to, as per the state code.
My issue is,
doesn't matter what your issue is, ma'am. On a public league, doesn't matter what your security is. You need to protect the security by creating the privacy. This is a publicly accessible area with a clear public sidewalk and a fence that is open to the public to view into. This is a constitutionally protected activity under the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. And you are trying to derive my rights under deprivation of law.
I'm not.
Or deprivation. Yes, you are.
What I'm not understanding. Why
You're trying to ask for my identification, which is...
All right, guys. Now the argument turns into a serious constitutional showdown. Officers claim they are protecting inmates and questioning the cameraman's intentions, but he fires back saying their assumptions don't create reasonable suspicion. He reminds them he's simply exercising First Amendment and Second Amendment rights at the same time. The cameraman continues challenging their authority and repeatedly asks what crime they believe has been committed.
Unlawful directive because you are assuming things. What is your reasonable articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is going to be committed?
That you're out here recording in prison.
So recording, recording is a crime. So recording is a crime. So recording is a crime. So recording. No, you said recording. So recording is a crime. That recording is a crime.
That's my reasonable suspicion. You're recording the prison, so I think you're breaking somebody out.
What crime is that? What crime is being committed?
Attempting to break somebody out.
So that's not a crime.
That is a crime.
All right.
Under the First Amendment, recording is not a crime because I'm free press. I'm an agent of the free press.
Well, where's your press pass?
This is my press pass. Do you know what the Constitution is? The First Amendment is my press pass.
When they come.
Sure. Because they'll know the law a little bit better than you do.
Yeah.
Especially on open carry. At the end of the day, this is doesn't matter why you're here. You need to create the privacy.
No.
Yes.
And I am. This is the privacy.
No, it's not. This is a public sidewalk, as you already stated twice on film. Doesn't matter. I can go over here and record everything I want from a publicly accessible area.
Okay, that doesn't mean I'm not going to ask you questions about it when it comes to their safety.
Doesn't matter.
You're standing out here with a firearm.
So it doesn't matter. That's all constitutionally protected. Yes. No, it's not. Are you kidding me?
Safety is my concern.
Okay. You're just opened yourself up to a lawsuit, Corporal Wells. You just said my constitutional right. Okay. It's all recorded.
All right, guys. The tension reaches another level when a supervisor steps into the conversation. The cameraman continues pressing the officers, explaining Delaware law clearly allows open carry in public. He accuses them of ignorance and claims they are trying to deprive him of his rights under color of law. Meanwhile, the officers continue arguing that recording the prison creates a safety concern.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I just dealt with Virginia. They just tried to do the same thing. Now they're opening up for a lawsuit with the lieutenant colonel as well. You're going to face the same thing, darling. Trying to deprive me of my rights under color of law.
I'm not depriving you.
Yes, you are.
I'm protecting them.
Damn right it's what I want, because you came out here and tried to do an unlawful directive to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I have 10 minutes of video that just says you did, ma'am. Yes, sir, I can. Yes, sir, I can.
Did I detain you? Did I do anything?
You're asking for my ID, which is unlawful.
That's not unlawful.
Yes,
I'm
it
just
is.
asking. I can ask anyone for that.
Of course you can ask them for it.
Come on.
Ma'am, you need to know the Delaware State Code, for one.
Sir, you need to not threaten my offenders.
Okay. I'm real threatening out here.
Yes, you are.
Have your name and badge number, please?
grass, state property. Not off the grass, state property. Off the grass.
You know what a public easement is?
Off the grass, state property.
State property is public property, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
Clearly states up there, no trespassing on state property.
State
Go up
property
there and
is.
record the sign if you
Oh,
want
I
to
have.
something.
Oh, I have.
So you seen it says state property, no trespassing.
That's public property.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Excuse me, you're in my way. Excuse me, officer, you're in my way. I don't feel comfortable with you on my left side. Excuse me.
I don't feel comfortable with you trying to intimidate me with a weapon on your side.
I'd rather you face my weapon than be on the side that my weapon's not.
Sir, I'm on state property.
Good. Get the hell out of my way. Tyrant right here. Corporal Wells. Look at that. They still blocking the path for people. Y'all can come through. They're just trying to do stuff illegally. Go ahead. It's open to the public. Y'all can come through. They're just trying to illegally do stuff.
Alright guys. Now the cameraman turns the pressure back on the officers, warning them they may be opening themselves up to a lawsuit. He accuses them of violating constitutional protections and claims everything is being documented on video. The officers insist they are only concerned about safety and continue questioning him. But the cameraman refuses to back down, repeatedly stating he has done nothing illegal.
So y'all are trying to close a public sidewalk now. Unbelievable. Yeah, y'all can go through. They're just trying to close it for no reason. Okay. See, they have their vehicles blocking it. It's,
We will leave you to your
have a wonderful day. Shouldn't block the sidewalk like that.
You shouldn't be open carrying without showing the.
Doesn't matter. You should learn the Delaware State Code plus the Constitution. What does this say? What does this say?
And you shouldn't be.
What does this say?
Property.
What does this say? Exactly. You're too ignorant and arrogant to read it. Yeah, look at you.
Yeah, you look at you.
I know the Constitution and I know my rights. Look at you. Look at this guy, y'all. Oh my God. Look, he's twitching and everything. He's so riled up, guys.
Nobody's riled up.
I can see it in your face, man.
Your ride is coming.
Okay, excuse me, I would like to walk through again. Thank you. Look at you. This is unbelievable. Don't know the code, don't know the Constitution, especially this one right here, this fat little piggy right here. Yes, ma'am, referring to you.
Sir, I don't think you understand.
Look, she's even responding. Ma'am, I understand everything I need to. I understand my rights and the rights that you are trying to infringe upon me. Hello. Oh, I love this shit. Have a great day. Well, did you have a nice Easter, at least? May I ask you that? Alright, fine.
One more. Outside of 4.
Alright guys. The final moments turn chaotic as officers begin blocking the public sidewalk with their vehicles and bodies. The cameraman loudly calls them out, accusing them of illegally restricting public access. Passers-by are told they can still walk through while the argument continues. The encounter ends with the cameraman mocking the officers for not understanding the Constitution, while reminding viewers he knows his rights.